solid paraffin fuel burn test. What we have in this particular scenario is we have half of our lumber is treated with paraffin to see if in burning our structure, having paraffin on the deck in addition to having paraffin on the rope helps the overall net acceleration of the reaction for a faster burn time. The other half we have a dry wood finish with the paraffined rope to see if that is adequate or sufficient for dropping the structure. We are planning on having cordwood after the structure, or underneath the structure, to help accelerate the timbers, so the paraffin might be extraneous in that scenario. Okay.
And let's enumerate the ropes again.
So rope number 1 is the untreated hemp rope. Rope number 2 is the manila hemp rope with a creosote finish on it, traditional load-rated nautical rope. And rope number 3 is 3-strand cotton load-rated rope.
Okay.
Can we start with the cotton? Can we start with the cotton?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, if we get the hemp rope, we'll lose the board really quick.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Okay.
Jeff was checking to see if you're still going to be here.
Jeff Holzer?
Yeah.
Okay.
When? Like,
We're going to begin with the hemp piece on the side here.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
All right, starting test.
Starting test.
Everything's better when you rub some bacon on it.
Bacon grease is great accelerant for structure fire. Let me tell you.
All right, people, let's go organic all the way.
Rub some pig fruit on it.
Oh man.
Apparently Doritos as well.
Doritos work pretty well.
Oh shoot. Alright, I missed a chunk there. Doggone it.
This is the solid, solid paraffin treated material.
Yeah, you can try to do that.
What's that noise?
I like the sound.
Yeah, it's the hot material creating laminar friction as it moves through the cool air. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Excited to see 180 some of these things go up at once.
It's okay. Just step back away from it and just let it fall. I don't want anyone getting hurt. Just a little bit. I don't want anyone to get splashed with hot wax.
On accident.
Who invited him?
So what we're seeing in this particular case is that if we tap and agitate the ropes, the ember profile seems to be out the same for treated versus untreated rope. So in that particular circumstance, it's not making that much of a difference to have the paraffin on the rope. We'll see if the same holds for the liquid fuel, but my prediction is that it will.
Well, except this rope is burning a lot more readily.
It is, but...
Is that the paraffin? I suspect it is.
Oh, look down the
It's
embers up
paraffin
high.
increase, so it's just
We're
wicking
still-
two fuels.
We're still losing the ember shower, which is the thing I'm specifically addressing, is the same between the dry rope
Oh, yeah.
and the liquid treated, or the solid fuel treated rope.
Fair.
I'd also like to make note that if you pan down towards the ground, you'll see that the treated materials continue to burn when they make it down into the pyre, which might be something that's advantageous for us when we're doing the structure burn, since we have so little mass over in that area.
Yes. Anything to keep it going. The wax is kind of burning on the wood, but it's not racing. I do like that we're burning up all our wax drippings. Yeah, this guy's still going.
Which is another thing of note. We did get dripping and deposition of solid fuel material onto the ground from this burn, which means there is a potential risk of contaminating the ply surface with paraffin
Yes.
in the event of us using this fuel.
Okay.
We will do an examination afterwards of the ground soil and see how much paraffin is left in the ground afterwards to see if there's something that we need to mitigate when we burn the structure if we do choose this fueling option.
Okay.
The next morning we get up and Jim is reading his book out loud.
Starting to die down.
One thing we noticed with this particular method is that, unlike when we did the dry rope burn test, when we agitate the material now, it's not readily falling apart like it was with the dry rope burn test. So there's a chance that the structure could hold its integrity for longer, which may have a risk of us having a failure of collapse for the structure when we burn it.
Right. Don't know what it does with a lot of weight on it, but probably not that much.
Yeah, that's he knows what he's talking about.
We'll send you guys links to the video.
Thank you. Great.
Aw.
I'm on the hook right now. No, I'm afraid.
So we're seeing a fairly high retention of the rope's structure with the solid fuel,
Yep.
much more so than with the dry rope.
Yeah. Which is interesting to me.
There, we're beginning to see the same type of pattern of burn, but it definitely took it longer to get to that point.
Yep. Finally broke.
So, and we'll also note that it's breaking at the point where I added additional acceleration from the torch.
Yep.
So our probable fail points are going to be where the cordwood is located at. So we might need to spread that out a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just got to get hot enough. Really, it seems like.
Wait, did it fall? Oh, careful.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and move this pipe out.